In 2025, IU released her third Flower Bookmark album. This is a series where she remakes Korean classic songs in her own style. So today, we'll be comparing two versions of the same song. Up first is the original song, Beautiful Woman, performed and written by godfather of Korean rock, Shin Jun-hyun.
Is it Yoja?
Shin Jun-hyun, or the name of the song?
Like woman in Korean.
Yeah.
여자? 남자?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
And 예뻐.
The three words you need to know.
예뻐요.
And 화장실's bathroom.
안녕하세요.
Yeah, and that's all we need to know. So this is by the godfather of Korean rock and his rock band, Yopcheon.
감사합니다.
Released in 1974 and re-released as an OST for the K-drama called My Sweet Mobster, which is the version we will be reacting to. Because of time restraints, the original is almost 5 minutes long. This version is same instrumentation, just cleaner.
Gets to the point a little bit
sound,
faster.
gets to the point.
What was it called?
Beautiful Woman.
Beautiful Woman, but the lobster part? What was the lobster?
Oh, Mobster. Sweet.
No, Mobster.
The lyrics sing, I see her once, then twice. I just can't stop looking, that beautiful face. I just can't stop looking.
Whoa, really can't stop looking.
They really can't stop looking.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Crazy.
If only someone would do that to me.
You literally
I
have
know.
a boyfriend.
Love you if you're watching.
Yes, Ben.
3, 2, 1, cool.
No, he's just freakishly tall. Woo.
Ooh, that's funky.
Why is what's going on?
Okay, this slaps.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't in the nuts.
Oh, that's interesting. It's a different vocal sound than I've heard. Very rocky.
Ooh. She was that locked in.
In a way, this is really giving like folk style, like American, like bluegrass.
I love her.
Is a
Yeah, it just and the style of the
It's
vocals.
like sort of pentatonic-y.
Yeah. He's very serious. That's how I sleep, and people get freaked out.
Oh, not the stalking.
Wow. This is so like just like 70s rock song. That's all it is.
It is. It very much is giving like that 80s, like 70s, like rocky vibe. Very like
Okay, yes, guitar solo.
Like power chords.
power chords, AC/DC. Very like somewhat Black Sabbath-y.
I can never get those bubble things to work.
The melody is,
Very simple, like melodic structure as well.
it's like it's weird how the melody interacts with the like rocky chords and stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of like a blues in a way, because like you sing the same material over and over again but with different lyrics.
I feel like he's very active for being in the hospital.
The vocal quality is so interesting, real. Because like, it's like not necessarily super nasally, but it sits really far in the mask where it does kind of have some of that nasal. And it's like that classic like rock kind of sound that you get. And it's like cool hearing it in like a song like this.
I want to know who the guitarist is.
Woo! Nice little hemiola single.
Oh, that slapped.
Sick.
That was really good.
Hell yeah, so fun.
Blue scale. Blue scale mentioned.
So initial thoughts.
Rock on.
What gives it the 70s rock sound versus like a modern rock?
Ooh, I love this because there is a huge difference between 70s rock sound and now. And the biggest thing is like the amount of instruments that are involved and also the amount of material that's being played. Because of like the lack of electronic instrument support back in the day, there's just minimal instruments, minimal layering, and a lot of like the older soundtracks. Because there's only so much you could fit onto a vinyl, only so much you could fit onto a desk, only so much that you could like do with your instrument, right, on stage. But now because there's so much more equipment and so many more like fuzz sounds and all sorts of different tones and all sorts of different ways to layer the sound, you can get so many different types of like instrumentations. And so there's like less instruments in old music, more instruments now. There's also like a lot of like riffs. You can hear in the guitar like repeat, you know, it just has like those ostinatos with the riffs. A lot of old rock will repeat just the same riff throughout the whole song over and over, and then they just like do different stuff on top of that. It's a very fun way to write music.
That actually ties really well into the part that really stood out to me, which was the melody of this, specifically in like in the verses and the chorus. The melody was the part I thought that sounded the least like Western 70s rock to me, and the reason is that it used nothing but the pentatonic scale the entire time. It was all... That's certainly something that shows up on occasion, but the fact that it just like it hung to that scale pretty much for the entire time, I think is pretty telling. We don't even hear the second note of the scale, which doesn't appear in the pentatonic, because the pentatonic scale has only 5 notes. It's the minor one, which is the one that's in this one, is 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, and then the root again. Only 5 unique notes. We don't hear this note, which is the second scale degree is usually pretty common in like to have that come up at some point. We don't hear that until the bridge. It's only used as a passing tone, and then it goes back to just sticking around in the pentatonic scale. It leads to a lot of like...
I thought you were about to play Old MacDonald at a phone.
Almost, which is...
Yeah.
That is actually the pentatonic scale as well.
Well, let's compare this original version to the artist IU's collaboration with Balming Tiger and their 2025 remake of that classic song. So IU is a solo artist. She's known as Korea's, like, the entire nation's little sister. When releasing the song, IU said, "The dictionary defines beauty as a beautiful person, mainly a beautiful woman with a beautiful face and body. As time goes by, more standards of beauty are changing this society. I started with the idea that beauty in this era would be closer to its true meaning if it were not defined by gender or appearance." So the lyrics are changed in this song to be directed at the listener themselves instead of talking about a woman specifically.
Y'all, we're so pretty.
Pretty by
We're so
IU.
pretty.
Yay! Beautiful person.
Yes.
The song is composed by Unsinkable, Lee Suho, BJWNJ Sanyan, and So Gum and Shin Chung Hyun.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
Interesting. Whoop, 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 whoop. Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Oh,
There's like a haze.
she's got a haze.
I love her voice.
Oh. Yo, what?
Glowing me for real.
Wait, this is literally the plot of a webtoon. This is literally a plot of a webtoon I've been reading. I forget what it's called. But one of the girl is like super like, has like a resting bitch face and has like a dark haze, and then there's a boy that's like really like bright.
Ooh, the vocal folder or whatever.
Okay, very, now we're
Kind of
changing
hurting
vibes.
my eyes.
Aw, they all love him.
Oh my god, he plays the violin.
violin.
That's crazy.
That's
God.
bad.
He just went. Okay, so instead of guitar solo, we've got a little kind of vocal mix and thing.
The instrumentals that they're using is really cool.
The music's great. I love this. And the way this is shot too, like the stability in that camera and like the focusing, like it was good. Whoever the cinematographer is. Slay.
Oh yeah, they're replacing the guitar with all vocal stuff. That's interesting. The responses.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Please let that be me. Let me graduate.
What did he do?
Oh no. He's probably ruining her movie because his head's glowing.
He's too bright.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's scary. I don't like that.
They made it like super laid back too. Oh, look, both of them are wearing the head thing.
Aww.
Oh, that's so cute.
The song is so happy compared to the other one.
It's so feel good. The whimsy. I love, is that paper mache? Paper mache hats, those are so cool.
Are they just on the road?
I'm a little concerned. These scare. I don't like the masks. They're scary.
The synth sound really nice. Oh.
Where, was that the original song, this part?
I don't recall, but they did change the lyrics. Wait. Hey, it's him! The child will? Hey, yo! Yes. Mega ship right here, bro. Let's fucking go!
Excellent
The hottest
casting.
people ever, yes!
Make
Beauty
everyone
is
happy.
subjective, but they are both hot, so.
What on earth?
Oh, that's such like a very nice scent. It's a Samsung ad!
What?
It's a phone ad! Meetin ad? What do you mean? I was advertised too? No. What is that?
Miin is the phonetic spelling of the word miin, which is the Korean word for beautiful person.
But why was it a phone?
Because they used it for comedic effect and wordplay.
I'm confused. So that wasn't an advertisement?
No.
It's an interesting choice.
It's interesting. Now I feel like I was betrayed for a beautiful message and then they're like, product!
I was not expecting that at the end. Holy cow. That was so funny at the end there.
I feel like I've like lost all the things I was gonna talk about because I just got like completely taken by the fact that it was just a freaking ad.
But they aren't selling anything. It's just a play on words.
It goes over my head, unfortunately, but I'm sure the people in Korea thought it was very funny. And I hope people laughed in my behalf because I do not understand, despite the many Korean words I know, which is 5. So.
They did the ad too well. Like,
Yeah,
No,
that-
for
it
real,
was
I
too
was
convincing.
There's some commentary going on there, and I don't know what it is.
like, that was so fun.
that was fun.
That was so wacky though. Like that's very like, it was
It's just a very different take.
unexpected. Because it was very like kooky. I think because it was so sparse,
Maybe it's just
especially in the
yeah.
in the pre-chorus. Not in the chorus, in the verses, because it's verse-chorus form. Verse-chorus, verse-chorus.
Maybe it's just because I heard the first one, but
For me, I think there's a pre-chorus. Sorry.
Where is the pre-chorus?
It's when the guitar comes in.
We've got the secondary dominant chord. It's a G dominant in the key of E flat, which has this very like dissonant B natural sound that wants to resolve up to C minor. And then over that, we have the pentatonic scale. And when I isolate it just like that B flat sounds very out of place. It really kind of clashes with this, but because we're in this like kind of funky like it's almost like the pentatonic scale is kind of like the pedal point that kind of like everything else is kind of revolving around.
Yeah.
And it leads to some really cool things like I heard that, and it was literally sounded like I was hearing that crunch, and I was like, what is that? Like, that's just so cool.
It is very,
it was
very
fun.
cool.
It's a little uncanny for me, and maybe that's just like after having heard the first one first. Like, I don't know, the second one like is slightly off-putting, and I think it's that like mixture of like the synth and like the vocals like being the guitar stuff. Maybe it's just the masks though, because like that.
But the mask only happened in the last like
that's
of the
true.
video, so
That's true. Those
you
were
were
scary.
feeling like
Why'd they do that? I didn't like that.
So we were talking about how all of those power chords are super ambiguous between major and minor. The pentatonic scale is also ambiguous between major and minor, as you mentioned, because as I was trying to play through the melody from the very minor sounding early one, you pointed out it sounded like Old MacDonald Had a Farm, which is very majory. And that's because if you just start that on the second scale or on the second note, suddenly it's major pentatonic.
Major.
Every melody has stayed the same, but now it is recontextualized as being and then what this one is
To confirm that I understand, the original song is in G and the melody is a minor pentatonic.
is a G minor pentatonic,
G minor
which is the same
pentatonic.
as B flat major pentatonic. This
is relative.
It's the relative, exactly.
And so this is different key,
It's in different key, yeah.
different chord progression, but it's related because it's the
Has the same melody.
relative.
Yep.
Well, it's the relative major and it has the same melody.
Exactly.
Okay.
The exact
so
identical
cool.
melody. Identical melody, just suddenly with the harmony is changed to be major instead of minor, which I think kind of matches what the artist was going for with going for the more uplifting vibe of like, you're really pretty, as opposed to, you're really pretty.
Pretty, I can't take my eyes away from you, girl.
Oh my god.
they had this like lick in the synths in the keyboard synth that I was like, that's so like Bill Wirtz. Like the right? Like that is like so
That's so Bill Wirtz.
What? And that's so good. Like come on, like with the vocoder, come on, that's so sick. It just feels like curious and kooky and like weird, you know? It has like sort of this lilt to it. It's like very like ooh. So it's very easily kind of lay-backable, you know?
The other one is much more on the beat, forward.
It's like very driving, and also with the
Yeah.
sort of like very like rock vocals, you know,
Yeah.
like strong vocals, very strong. This is very like sort of whimsical and like ooh.
I feel like this is very much like, this would appeal to someone that likes a good, like.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. I think this would be like someone's like favorite song.
It has kooky vibes.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy in a way.
Yeah.
What elements are giving goofy and kooky?
The sparseness, the choice of instruments, and sort of like kind of like there's the doink doink.
And like the instrumental stuff being.
And then suddenly you have like an acoustic guitar groove, so it's like a completely different like genre vibe for a while, and then you have the sort of like wispy vocals kind of throughout.
The vocal technique is quite different. So in the original, we have quite that like punky, nasally sound that goes into the rock music to make it sound like edgier, right? But here, it's a much more like bedroom pop sound. So you get like the like really like kind of soft and just like cutesy and fun, which makes it feel like really happy and warm. That vocal quality really plays into the happy nature of the song. In order to get that kind of breathy sound, you have to like let your vocal mechanism kind of let some air escape through it, and the breath pressure needs to be quite light. You can imagine that like your vocal folds, you can either keep the sound quite consistent by letting them vibrate and keeping the breath like moving at a faster rate. And you can use your breathing mechanism, like your diaphragm and stuff like that, and your intercostal muscles, which are like on your ribs, right? To like slow the descent and keep the breath pressure really steady. What they're kind of doing is just like kind of letting some air escape through the vocal folds, which allows for more of a breathy tone. So it's the difference between ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 or
And And of course, when I'm micing you, I can put the mic right here.
Right, exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter that it's like a little bit quieter.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of microphones. You get so many different vocal tones and timbres and qualities.
In the original version, you'd probably put the mic out here, because guys like screaming into the microphone.
Exactly. Thinking about it, it really affects the music of the modern age versus the older age because of the quality of the mics. Now we have a lot more bedroom pop because mics can pick up on so much, and when you're in a concert hall full of thousands of people, you just like notch that mic up to 10, you just slightly whisper into it, and everybody can hear what you're saying, right? But back in the day, that was not the case. Mics were not as great back then, so it's like, it very much affects the style of music, and it's cool. There's some other parts in here where I really like the vocal quality as well. In particular, I really love that folky section. It gets where they're taking off their masks. They start singing together in a way where the mic, they're probably like in a room away from the microphone and allowing it to have kind of this like crowd like vibe, like two people singing together, where it's like the microphone's a little bit more blown out instead of like needing to be right up next to it. It just like feels very like colloquial and like folky, you know? It's a fun vibe, but you hear it a lot in like late 2010s music, I would say. It's like that AJR kind of sound, you know?
It's giving like, I get high with a little help from my friends.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
is.
I mean?
Yeah, totally. And they also turn off the auto-tune here too to allow the voice to sound as natural as possible. So it's just like, just feels very fun and folky, and like they layered a bunch of like their voices maybe 2 or 3 times on top of it. Yeah.
Prolonging. Tension.
Dominant.
Until. That was a gentle release. She's saving it for later.
Oh, this is so weird. She's like singing in my ear.
Which I love.
Oh.